Hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. We are here on Assetto Corsa. Sorry, I just have to do a couple of things. So, welcome in everyone. We are here at Brands Hatch Indy on Assetto Corsa for 6 10-minute race, 6 10-minute sprints. It's the Legends Festival social race by oNiD. I don't usually stream social races, but you know what? I thought this one would make for a good stream. So we're here. We've got setup loaded. We're all looking good. And I believe we're at the back of the grid for this race. Oh, no, I'm in second? Well, I think it took practice times. Well, here we are on the grid for our first race. Yes, we're getting into this one quickly. For our first race, second on the grid. All right, start. But not as good a start as Stevie there, who slides up into second. We've had it around the outside with Tom sneak into the inside. Tom's trying to hang it around the outside now of the final corner. As Stevie gets up into the lead. I thought Tom was going to try to cut back, so I held tight and then he's gone for the outside. Makes it work, but it's a big slide on the exit. Now we're the ones trying to hang it around the outside. Oh, Tom's just able to slip in front of us. And we carried each other a little bit wider towards the gravel. I'm trying not to overdrive the car, get too sideways. By fear I might be underdriving it actually a bit. we've got to cut back here. Hopefully we can now break away from that pack behind. Catch up to those in front. Big sideways moment for one of the cars in front. If we can get just a little bit closer, we can get into the slipstream. And maybe then we can start making some moves. Halfway through the race. Good run off turn one. Go get the move done under braking. Now we go chasing after the next car. Very sideways from the car in front. Let's go, let's get to the inside when we'll be in front by the time we cross the line here. They're going to try go for a cutback, but they got all crossed up. We're up to P4. 3 minutes left in the race. See if we can catch up to Tom in front. I think it'll be difficult with the time remaining, but we'll have to have a go. Oh, that's a bad left-hander. Can't remember the name of it. 53.3's at the front of the field. Big snap of oversteer there. .53.2, yeah, the times are certainly quick at the front of the field. We are closing in on Tom, but it's less than a tenth per lap. On to the final lap then. Close the gap a bit that last lap, but the gap is just a bit too much to be closing down for a podium in this first race. So yeah, P4, bit of a poor start, starting from P2 there. Dropped this back, had that mistake into gravel while fighting. But, yeah, fun race. We clawed back the positions we lost from that little trip into the gravel. But it didn't mean we didn't quite have the chance to get onto the podium. So, yeah, now we have a reverse grid race coming up. That'll be starting in just a few minutes. And yeah, just want to apologise. I'm a little bit sick at the moment from the weekend, so you might hear a bit, might be sniffling a little bit, might have a cough a few times. I'll try and mute myself if I am coughing or sneezing. But yeah, apologies if I don't quite get to the mute in time. Second race then, reverse grid race, will be back in 13th position. So a lot more work to do, not a lot of time to do it, of course. That's a 12-lap race, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, 12 laps to try and make up 12 positions, while also not losing out to cars behind us. Yeah, it'll be quite interesting to see how this one goes. And yeah. Minute now till we get started for the second race. Remember, we have 6 races tonight. So plenty of racing, you know, and just racing for fun. No prize at the end. I mean, there technically is, I think, going to be an overall winner, but I'm not worried about points. Just want to have some fun racing. That's good fun racing. These cars certainly do make for some great races, and I'm sure we'll see more of that. We've certainly seen some of that in the first race. I'm sure we'll see more of that in the remaining 5 races. Race 2 then, 13th on the grid. Better start? Question mark. Couple of cars off in the gravel. Ooh. Car in front of me just suddenly stopped. And that just pushed me back a whole lot of positions. Was that nearly 4 wide in front of us? Oh, a bit of a wheel bang. Oh, that's a catastrophe there. Why are you trying to close that off so late? Nice cut back there, just saying, you know, how they were going deep into corners and capitalizing on that. So we're up into P5. We do have the race winner from the first race in front of us. Car behind has a bit of a run. Oh, I had to leave a little bit of space there as I locked up and went a little bit deep. And the slipstream, we're going to come back through T1. Tried to block the cutback, just couldn't quite do it. This time we're the ones that get a good run off the left-hander. Hanging it around the outside. That's a cool move. Got a couple of cars fighting in front of us. Ooh, had to get on the brakes, not hit them. Ooh. Ooh, that's the door. If these cars do have a door, I'm not sure. So we're still in P5. No more than half the race to go. Try and go around the outside of the hairpin. Oh, just clipping grass there, not ideal. In the slipstream, we move to the inside. So a bit of a block pass there. Through the exit of the hairpin. Now we can look forward to getting ourselves onto the podium. Fight for the lead out front. Oh, one car's in the gravel, one car's half spun onto the grass. That's us up to P3. Oh, I'm so sorry. Both of us were in a slide. And I had to get on the throttle just to try and get the rear to grip up. Accidentally got into the back of them. Forcing Assetto to go the long way round. Now we're in the slipstream of the car in front. That's going to help us defend into T1. Can we get P2 here? I just got pinched too tight on the apex. Well, that's a really poor exit, but I think it compromised the car behind us. Oh, that's the end of the race. I didn't even realize there's a final lap. It's just so engrossed in that battle. Oh, that's annoying. To lose a podium on the final lap, and they've only lost it by 0.03 of a second. Oh, blimey. That's a good battle. Oh, that was great racing. And we get to do that 2 more times. Say that. Generally, we get to do that 2 more times. Oh, that was fun. Yeah, so now we get to do that again. Don't know what the grid is going to be for this next race. But we're just going to have a brief pause between these 2 races, rather than sort of having all 6 races, you know, back to back to back to back. It's a little tiring. So yeah, give people a little a little break, a little moment to reset. You know, so Yeah, I mean, if we just had constant sessions, people's focus would start to fade a little bit, and the racing would probably get messier. So yeah, just a few moments to is good. Could go out and practice, of course, but yeah. You know what? Don't know how long this break's gonna be, since I do have a bit of a cold. We'll just go on a break for a little short moment, and then once we get gridded up, we'll be back. So, yeah, back in hopefully no more than a couple of minutes. Right, we're on the grid now. And we're towards the back of the field. So, another interesting race up ahead. We'll see if there's as much sort of carnage this time in the opening lap, or if it'll be a little bit simpler. But yeah, we are the last car on the grid now. So yeah, third race of the evening. Grid is shuffled in a way, which we don't know exactly. All I know is I'm at the back. Seems like we have lost a person that has dropped out, unfortunately. We still have 15 people on the grid, 14 in front of us. Lights coming on now as we are about to get underway for the third race. And away we go here. Alright start. I'd say kind of average. Oh, I thought I was going to get through that. Unfortunately not, the car just came across. I think they sort of got pinballed off another car. So try and play catch up here. No, that's one car around. Someone's had a spin. In the slipstream of the car in front, but unfortunately they've got slipstream as well. As we set a purple lap. Running it round the outside. Oh, car gets a wiggle on. Car on the outside of us. Big snap of oversteer. Fortunately for them, ending up in the gravel. Car in front quite wide through the final turn. We'll sneak up the inside. And we have some clear air into P10 now. Let's try and go chasing after some of the cars in front of us. Brief yellow flag as someone was temporarily in the gravel. Yellow flag for a lapped car in front. They leave us the inside, thankfully. Take the fastest lap of the race. Halfway through the race now. Oh, that's a messy final corner. As we try and catch up to the cars in front of us. I think P7 is our best hope here, which would be passing the 3 cars we can see in front of us. Leading car running out a bit wide. That's a very poor line. Big snap of oversteer too on the exit. Was a little bit worried about running into the back of the car in front of us. We're in the slipstream, but not a place to make a move into T1. They get really poor exit though and will be passed before the hairpin. Into slipstream of the cars in front. Ooh, little bump there. We'll go for another cutback. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Right, that's P8. Got P7 just in front of us. Oh, that's a car off in the gravel and in the wall too. That gives us P6, and now we're attacking for P5. Oh, they really blocked off that cutback. Making sure to hold a tight line. Unfortunately, leaves us a little vulnerable to the car behind. Yeah, we're gonna hang it around the outside there. Time is running out. Oh, they make a mistake. They run out wide onto the grass, and that's P5 for us. This is the final lap, so that's effectively the final corner. We take P5. Look how close the battle was in front. P5 there. Look how close that was. A 10th separating second to 4th. That looked like a really great battle. We'll take P5, which is pretty good, starting from back for the grid and ending up in the gravel at T1. You know, imagine what could have been if we didn't have that moment. And now we'll move on to the 4th race, another reverse grid race. So this time we'll be starting P11 by the looks of things. Maybe even P10. I don't think that last place was counted as a finisher. But we'll see in less than a minute. So here we are in the grid, P10 it says. So yeah, that seems about right. But yeah, just a couple of minutes before we get going once again. Or it's P11. Yeah, I think it might be P11. Just waiting for the start then. Someone's gone for it. They're going to have a drive-through penalty. Not the greatest of launches. Ah, I was not given a lot of space on the outside there. I was trying to hang it around the outside. But I'm trying not to run wide, just slightly clipped the car in front of us and it span us round. So it's going to have to be another charge from quite far back, unfortunately. Oh, I've had another car go spinning. Can see some fighting going on up ahead. Another yellow flag. We have a couple of cars off on the outside of Gerrard's. One of them was the leader, unfortunately for them, and that's another car on to the grass. Another car going slowly. A lot of people getting involved in tangles. Look and see if I could hang it round the outside there. But unfortunately, we weren't quite close enough. Now we're at the back of a 5-car train. Oh, yellow car's gone wide there. Got to fall to the back of the train. A bit too sideways into the left-hander there. Not great run through the final couple of corners. Still more than half the race to go. Car in front gets wide onto the grass. Holds us up as we have to leave them space. Get a little nudge from the car behind, breaks the car into wheel spin. Car off on the grass. Certainly isn't ideal to be driving as defensively as I am at the moment. But we gain one position from someone else's misfortunes. Ooh, someone else is off onto the grass. That's going to be P4. Oh, the chest that was going on through the hairpin. You know, where to position your car exactly. Yeah, that's the grass. A little bit of wheel-to-wheel contact. Try and go for the cutback. Not quite working out. Too tight of a line. Just trying to get a good exit off the final corner. Oh, car behind goes very wide, which is good for us. It means we can put our undivided attention on the car in front. Using all of the track right up to the gravel there for the car in front. Oh, they're out wide. Thinking about a move to the inside. just in a bad place to attempt to move. Need to try and get back within the slipstream. And sliding the car that much through that left-hander's not going to help. Going to be one more lap. Yeah, I don't think we're quite able to keep up with the car in front. Car behind is pushing to try and catch back up to us. Much cleaner sort of final section on that final lap. Again, just missing out on a podium. I think that's second or third time we've been in like fourth or fifth place, you know, missing out on a podium by not much. Stevie running away with that one again. Luck has certainly favoured him this evening. So we're going to have another short break before the final two races. Yeah, so again, with that, I'm going to take another short little break. Be back. Hopefully, won't be as long as the first break, but yeah, we'll see. Back soon. So then it is time for our final 2 races. Welcome back. We're on the back for the grid once again. Yeah, 2 more races. 2 more 10 minutes around Brands Hatch Indy. Should be quite interesting. So it should be. Not sure what the exact order of the grid is. Don't know if what we're seeing on this sort of leaderboard is accurate or not. But 2 more races and hopefully more great racing action. We've had 4 fantastic races so far. The results haven't been the best. We've had a couple of trips to the gravel now at T1, but we still had some great racing. Yeah, hopefully these final 2 races will be just as good. Light's about to come on then for the penultimate race. And away we go. Not a great start compared to the road in front of us. But maybe that's a good thing for staying out of trouble through T1. Someone's already been fired off into the gravel. Well, how the hell did someone hit me there? Well, up to P9. Try and make sure we get good traction out of the final corner. That'll help us try and stay ahead into T1. Slipstream will allow this car to come up to us. They'll have to go around the outside. Oh, and they've thrown it in way too deep into the gravel for them. Just wasting our time. Got Tom behind us, who has been quick this evening. But at the moment, it's eyes forward. Big slide into the final corner. Not a quick way through the final corner. I want to try and get up to the cars in front as quickly as we can. Tom behind us setting the fastest lap of the race. Oh, contact in front. Car went spinning off. There's another car in the grass in front. Oh, car in front gets a snap of oversteer. That gives us a run. Try and get a clean exit. The 2 cars behind fight it out. Tom with a good exit from the hairpin there, putting us under pressure. Oh, another car off into the grass. That's unfortunate. That's just so unlucky. What can you do about that? Doesn't drop us too far back, thankfully, but yeah, far from ideal, that. Too tight on the apex curb there. Not helping with traction. We're in P6 after all of that. Cars in front have spread out a little bit, unfortunately. You know, so they're not slowing each other down. Clean exit. Gets us alongside Ben here. And we'll have the move done in T1. Tom is going to try and follow us through. Big snap of oversteer for the car in front. They run onto grass. And we'll just about slip through for P4. 2-second gap up ahead. But a lot of pressure coming from behind us. Any mistake will be punished, I imagine. So we'll just have to get our head down. It opened up a little bit of a gap, and if the cars behind start fighting again, that'll hopefully allow us to start pulling away. Tom's got 3 behind us. We've got a little bit of a gap, but not much. 4 minutes left in the race. Not a great apex in there. Get the car slow down for the final corner. Keep it in tight. Three cars for the lead might be starting to fight, which would be great for us. Oh, one car's off into the gravel. And we'll get up into P3. Importantly there, Tom. Oh, Tom's in that fight now. So that allows us to open the gap up to the cars behind. Take the pressure off. And now it's full focus again on the cars in front, one of which has gone off. Let's get the car back under control though, not lost too much time. That might just have dropped them out of the slipstream from the leader, which would be really beneficial for us. You know, will help make it a bit easier to try and close in. Egg wiggles for the car in front. That's going to help us close in. Car sliding into the final corner. Sliding through the apex. Thankfully we still got rotated. Didn't lose too much time. I think there's only 2 more laps. Which does not give us a lot of time to close this gap and make a move. Quite sideways for the car in front. Oh, we're just within the slipstream, which is great. It's going to pull us that little bit closer, and this will be the final lap of the race. It's going to be difficult to make a move from this far back, though. We've really closed up through the hairpin. Will an opportunity present itself? Just trying to get the best exit we can in the slipstream. It's not going to be enough. Oh, that's another close finish. One more lap, I feel like we could have had that. Yeah, one more lap, but that race was just a little bit slower. And so it is only 11 laps. Yeah, another close one. What? Just over half a tenth. And like that, just less than 4 seconds away from having an additional lap. Oh, that's a close one. So, one more race that will be getting underway in just over a couple of minutes. Final 10-minute race. It's reverse grid once again, so we'll be starting P13. Plenty of cars to pass. Hopefully we'll have a clean opening lap to this race. We got 3 T1 fine this time. It was T2 that caught it, where we got into a little bit of trouble. There we are, loaded onto the grid. Two cars behind us, 12 in front of us. So, a minute now until we get started for our final race. Good time to have a sneeze before we get started with the final race. This time starting on the inside for T1 for the final time. Lights about to come on then. Final start of the evening. Alright start, but better start from the car on our left-hand side. Oh, a couple of cars off into the gravel. Oh, a bit of a lag instant in front. But luckily we're just able to avoid it and we're up to P6. Right, best opening lap we've had in a while. Let's see what we can do from here. Current front very deep into Druids. No pressure from behind at the moment, but I guarantee you when we get held up in traffic and start fighting for position, Tom, who's behind us at the moment, will be putting us under pressure. Four-way fight here for second place. One car got into the gravel slightly. Now it's a five-way train. Got run to the inside, but couldn't quite make the move work there. So fight for the lead at the front. We're back in P5, got a slipstream run on the car in front. Oh, the rear end just sliding there. Trying to hang it around the outside, couldn't quite get far enough alongside. Too much oversteer on the exit there. As this pack's all backing up with the fight for the lead. Not a great exit from final corner. Car got quite loose on the entry. Tom's got to run. He's going to have the inside. Oh, contact between the two cars in front. They both go spinning off. Oh, I didn't think Tom was going to go for that move. Oh, and then I've just been collected. crash still going on here. There is a bit of culling going on with cars just at the edge of the vision. Talk about having a blind spot. Having a literal blind spot because the car physically disappears. Jacob in front has the fastest lap of the race, so it's probably going to be difficult to catch. Yeah, I'm not sure if we're going to catch anyone for the rest of this race, unfortunately. Still fight going on for the lead, but with how sort of spread out everyone else is in front of us, I think it's unlikely. Not unless there's another incident. Three and a half minutes to go. Jacob has caught Ben now, and those two are going to start fighting. Hopefully we'll start slowing at least Ben down to the point that we can catch him. Messy at the final corner there. But Jacob and Ben still fighting. Ben's ran very wide at T1. He's lost that position now. This is where we go hunting. Trying to hang it around the outside here, but fortunately just too long of a way round. Grab another go here outside into T1. It's gonna be a cutback. Gonna be a nice and easy cutback. certainly had an easier time of that than Jacob did in front. And that is actually final lap. Time runs out. Looks like it was a drag race across the line for P2. And we'll have to take P6 here on the final lap. Oh, some fun racing. Shame by that instant. I didn't think Tom was going to go for it, that move. You know, there's just so little overlap. What's the gap? Just under half a tenth. Battle for second. 1 1/4 seconds was the difference between that race being 11 laps and otherwise being 12 laps. Oh, pardon me. Oh, that was good fun. A good night's worth of racing, good fun. Some battles, some instances always be, but yeah, nothing to be too worried about. Yeah, that was fun. That's going to do it for the stream. I'm not going to stay long because, yeah, I'm feeling a little sick. I'll be back on Thursday, actually, a little bit sooner. We've got a social at Silverstone National again. Another dry to wet to dry race in hypercars. No other classes this time, just a field of hypercars. Will be in the Assetto this time, as the field is limited to serve the 3 underdogs of the hypercar class: the Assetto, the Glickenhaus, and the Vanwall. So we'll have to see how they do. It'll be interesting. Should be good fun. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to that on Thursday, and then yeah, the time after that, I believe, will be Wednesday after for the first round of the SRL WEC Championship for the year at Imola. So yeah, some LMU racing coming up on Thursday and next Wednesday. Hopefully will be good. Till then, take care everyone. Have a good rest of your day. Hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.